Welcome to Food Talk with Sherin. What's Christmas without a Christmas cake? Now, I've already shared with you the recipe of the traditional Christmas cake, the way I've seen my mom preparing every year. I've also shared with you the recipe for an eggless version of that. Now, both these versions used soaked fruits. Now, these dry fruits were soaked in rum. So there was a request for a non-alcoholic version of the Christmas cake. So that's what I'm bringing to you today. We're making an eggless, non-alcoholic Christmas cake today. Since we're not using rum, we would be soaking our dry fruits in some fruit juice. So I'm using apple juice today. You can use orange juice as well. And unlike rum, wherein you need to let the fruits soak in for a long time, which means you need to plan this ahead, this non-alcoholic version doesn't require that much of planning. You can start preparing it, make sure your soaked fruits are ready in the fruit juice, and then the batter can be put together very quickly. So let's quickly check out the recipe for this non-alcoholic eggless Christmas cake. But before we do that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And please do click that tiny bell icon and turn on all notifications. Before we start the process for this Christmas cake, make sure your oven is preheating at 170 degrees Celsius. The first step is to soak the dry fruits in some fruit juice. So for this, add apple juice or orange juice to a pan. Let it simmer. So just heat it up. You don't need to boil it. Then you can turn off the heat, add in some raisins and some chopped black raisins here. Candied orange peel, candied ginger peel, some chopped cashews and chopped almonds. Mix this all properly and then just keep it aside. Since the juice is hot, the dry fruits will absorb it quickly. This Christmas cake also needs caramelized sugar. So I've already caramelized sugar and kept it. And I have a recipe for this, which I will link it as well. So in case you don't know how to caramelize sugar, you can always refer to that. For making the cake batter, we need butter, which is soft and at room temperature. Into this, add in the caster sugar and then whisk this till it's creamy and smooth. Since we are not using eggs, we are using buttermilk instead. Whisk this also properly. Next goes in the dry ingredients. So keep a tablespoon of flour aside and into the remaining flour, add in baking powder, cake spice mix and salt, and just mix this properly. Cake spice mix is also a recipe I've already shared on my channel. I will link to that as well so that you can use that to prepare your cake spice mix, which will go into all your Christmas cake recipes. Fold in the dry ingredients into the cake batter. Once the dry ingredients are well incorporated into the batter, add the vanilla essence and the cooled caramelized sugar and mix it well. Add that reserved tablespoon of flour into the soaked fruits and just mix this properly and then add it to your cake batter and fold it in gently. I'm baking this cake in a 6-inch cake tin which has already been lined and greased. Pour the batter into the cake tin. Just tap it gently to level the batter. And this has to be baked at 170 degrees Celsius for about 50 to 60 minutes. So the top looks done, will have a nice brown color to it, and a skewer inserted should come out clean. The cake is baked. I've allowed it to cool completely, and now you can unmold it and serve. So for those of you who are looking for the recipe for a non-alcoholic Christmas cake, I hope you would try this out this Christmas.